So next time you're stuck behind this smoke, go ahead and get into the corner right here because you can throw a ton of very useful utility from this position, starting off with the most useful molly you can ever throw just by left clicking a molly right at the left hand of this little hay on the roof. This is going to end up mollying off default, this side of default, front default. It's also going to molly this area on triple and also the common plant spot right here. It's basically the god molly. All it really leaves open for someone to plant in is front triple here. So a pretty good molly to throw. It's going to get most of your positions. And right after you throw that molly, again, it's just so simple to throw. Right after you throw it, just take a couple steps with an HE and just release. It's going to land right on the default position just like that. So while they're planning, they're also going to take a huge headshot 50 damage HE. So if they've been planning default every single round and you just know it's going to be there, this is probably the better molly to throw from the exact same position. Instead of just left clicking at the hay, you go down here to these little notches on the stairs. This one right here, you just do a simple jump throw at, and it's going to end up mollying back firebox, but it'll also spread and cover default just like this. So it kind of takes away firebox. It's going to make those players very uncomfortable. So just after you throw all that utility from the exact same position, you can also smoke off A main by just moving your crosshair just to the right of this dot here and just bringing it up just to above this roof. It's a very loose lineup, very forgiving. You're not going to miss it, I promise. Just bring your crosshair up and just do a simple left click throw, and it's going to land right here in A main, perfectly in between Tetris here and this corner. It's going to bloom in after a couple of seconds and not leave any gaps to where this guy, he can't see anything from here. So the only way any of the A main guys can peek is they have to jump up on top of Tetris, which is really convenient as you're coming on and clearing sight. You don't have to worry about that angle, and you can clear Tetris once you're ready. You don't have to immediately take that fight. You can keep cover in between you and Tetris, isolating that player. You can also throw a super team-friendly flash from this position by just left-clicking at this little, I don't know if it's a chimney or what, this roof right here. If you left click, it's going to land behind triple so that any of your teammates here, they're not going to get blinded. Even if you're on top, even if these guys on top of stairs, they're not even going to get full blind. It's just going to half them. And any players in kind of this region, they're definitely going to eat it. They're going to at least have to turn from it. So anyone like under palace or in all these different common angles, it's definitely going to hit them a little bit. Even I think it even hits Tetris. Like if you're up on Tetris, I think this does go far enough out to where it'll really blind them. So yeah, it's a good flash to throw, and your teammates aren't going to eat it, which is always a plus when playing with randoms. So anyways, I hope this utility helps you out. Hope it gets you a few more rounds on CS2 Premiere.